Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lape. Have you ever had a relationship end and then when you look back on it, you mentally kicked yourself because you can see now that there were signs at the beginning of the relationship that that person you were dating was not the person for you? Yes, it has happened to most of us. And I want it to happen to fewer people. That's why I'm making this video on relationship red flags. Red flags are those signs that a person showed at the beginning of a relationship that indicated that that relationship was going to end in tears. Today, I'm going to be talking about the biggest relationship red flags a woman should know so that they are less likely to waste years of their life on a relationship that was doomed from the beginning. Let's begin. Women usually ignore red flags, especially when they first meet somebody that they like. Sometimes it's because of a sense of scarcity. They feel as if there are no good men out there. Other times, women ignore relationship red flags because they have low self-esteem and may not even be aware of it. There are a lot of reasons why women ignore red flags. Whatever the reason, today I'm going to be sharing the biggest relationship red flags that a woman should know so that next time you are considering entering a relationship, you'll know the signs to look out for to decide whether you should go ahead and go into the relationship or you should say no thank you and move on. Here are the biggest relationship red flags that a woman should know. 1. The other person moves the relationship too quickly. For example, by saying I love you too fast, or by trying to get physical faster than you are comfortable with. And by saying physical, I don't necessarily mean something as important as sex. It can be something as small as hugging. If he's trying to get you to do something physical that you're not comfortable with too soon, it's a red flag. 2. In this day and age where so many relationships start online, if you come across somebody that is reluctant to meet you in real life, it's a red flag. If they are truly interested in you, they are going to want to meet you in real life very quickly. Not necessarily for sex, but because no matter how good the online conversation is, there's nothing quite like the vibe you get when you meet somebody face to face. You want to avoid being catfished, so consider somebody who is reluctant to meet you in real life a big red flag. 3. If explosive arguments or disagreements occur too early in the relationship, don't consider it a sign that this is going to be a passionate relationship. See it for what it is, which is a big red flag. 4. Sometimes you meet a guy who seems fantastic, but then he starts telling you about how all his ex-girlfriends treated him bad. If this happens at the beginning of a relationship and you really like him, you might start feeling sorry for him and wondering why so many women were treating such a great guy so badly. His stories about how he was always treated badly are a red flag. If he were so wonderful, he wouldn't be telling you such tales. And honestly, you should take his stories with a pinch of salt. Many people lie. Who's to say that all the stories he has told you about his exes are true? Be wary of such a person. 5. If a man you just met or just started a relationship with constantly puts you down or tries to make you feel bad about yourself, it's a red flag. Honestly, it's an early sign that he's going to unleash some kind of abuse on you later on. This particular type of red flag is called negging, and it's something I talk about in detail on my video about negging, which is on my blog. Just search for negging on my blog www.lapesweaton.com to watch the video. If a man's behavior towards you is inconsistent, today he is all over you, tomorrow he ignores your calls, that is a red flag. Cut your losses from this person and move on. 7. When you first meet somebody, it's normal for the two of you to talk about your ex-partners. But if this person you are considering dating constantly talks about one particular ex, even though he claims he is over her, it's a red flag. If he is no longer interested in his ex, why does he feel the need to talk about her so much? He clearly isn't over her and isn't in a healthy place to have a relationship with you. 8. If a man tries to control you, it is a big red flag. You really have to keep your eyes open with this one because some men, when they try to control you, they'll do it in subtle, not so obvious ways. For example, he might tell you that your friends are no good and discourage you from seeing them. Or he might tell you that you don't look good in outfits that you like to wear, and then he'll start telling you things that you should wear. The control could happen in all sorts of ways. Sometimes the man will try to mask the controlling behavior, saying that he's only doing it because he loves you, or he wants to protect you, or that he cares about you. All of that is a lie. This man is a control freak. Whatever method he chooses, stay away from any man that exhibits this kind of behavior. The most important thing I'm saying in this video is that you should not ignore relationship red flags. Acknowledging relationship red flags and moving on from somebody who exhibits them could save you an ocean of tears later. For more love and relationship content that you won't find here on my channel, listen to my podcast. Subscribe and listen to my podcast for free by going to www.bitly.com/Lape's podcast. If you want more tips from me on how to be happy while you're single and how to navigate the world of relationships, then follow me on Instagram. I've written a lot of ebooks for the single man and woman over the age of 30. These books are about love and relationships. If you want to get any of them, just go to www.bitly.com/Lape's books. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up below, share with your friends, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe button you'll see down below, or by clicking on my picture that you'll see here. After you subscribe, remember to click on the bell that you'll see there so that you'll be notified as soon as a new video of mine comes out. I wish you love and strength. Mwah.